Good morning. Morning, Frudos and Hamish and Palin. Good morning, Zara. How's it going? How we do? Frudos, I replied to your comment on TikTok to help you find the worm. Good morning, Motara. Morning, Henson. Good morning, Gerry. I'll have to run away in a little bit because I've got something in the oven for a video. So I'll need to go and take it out in a bit. Helen, thank you very much for the 35 months. How you doing? How's it going? Good morning, Alien and Devote and Pug and Speeders and Emblem and Foodcart and Megalomaniac and Genius and Thomas. Good morning, Bubble and Mazira. Nice to catch a stream. Ah, thank you. Fifi, Gerry, they do be wanting that breakfast. Let me let you have your little munch. No. You're normally in the office. Ah. Good morning, Dave and Kinetic and Rob. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it's Friday already. This week has sort of gone all over the place. Good morning, Anna. Morning, Annie. Yes, it's been a strange one this week. And then next week, why was it strange? Oh yeah, because I had the recording on Monday. And then next week I've got a brand deal on Wednesday on Yogscast. So it won't be until the first week of February that I have an actual proper... It'll be my first week of the year where I actually do a normal schedule. That's how all over the place this year has been already. It's been it's been an odd one. I'm not going to play Power World. No, it's not really my sort of thing. And not really my vibe. There's some dodgy stuff about it, but it's one of those things that, you know, if people enjoy it, I'm not going to judge them, but for me personally, it's not for me. Good morning, Alex. But yeah, we've got a very exciting brand deal next week, which I can't say anything about yet, but I'm looking forward to. It. Brand deals, peepers. I've got another one on Tuesday as well. It's a very business week next week. I'll have to be on my best behaviour. Good morning, Lovato. About Power Wash Sim? Oh no. No, I've not heard about that. Oh, people. I hope there's more Warhammer brand deals. Oh, what? For the, oh, my timer's going off. BRB. I just have to go and take my baked goods out the oven. I'll be back in a bit. Bunnies, you're in touch. Echo, stop. Sorry, bunnies. Oh, we're so far down to the floor. Hello. How's it going? Little banoos. What was I saying? I was answering a question from Rob, but I forgot what it was. Was it cooked or burned? I'm not even convinced that it is cooked. I'm worried that I wrote the temperature for the oven down wrong. but I will follow the rules and see if it turns out okay. Fingers crossed. But yes, is there an exciting finale planned for Veganuary? I don't know. I don't I don't know. Well, I sort of have an idea for it, but I'm worried that people will find it disappointing. So, but I might just go for it anyway. And then if people are disappointed, I'll just do an extra one at some point. But I do have a plan for it. Oh my gosh, my tummy rumbling. So what happens when you do baking in the morning when you haven't had breakfast. So I know a lot of people don't watch. Oh, morning, Cavish. Everything goes in the oven at 180. Yeah, 180, 20 minutes. Bung it in, it'll be fine. Oh, yeah, Warhammer. Did anyone see that? Sorry, I just put my fingy in front of the lens. Did anyone see that they did like a thing on the Warhammer channel? And it looks really like the games night setup, and I was like, oh my gosh, have they been peeping? I mean, obviously, to a certain extent, there is so much you can do with like one table, two guys, and 3 camera angles. But I was watching it just like, I wonder if they've been inspired by our boys. But yes, good morning, Joe. We have a new fan oven and switching with that from a dodgy gas. Yeah, it is difficult when you like, because you get so used to your own oven and its foibles and its timings and stuff like that. And then when you get a new one, you're suddenly like, I remember when I was little at home, like at my parents' house, and we got a new oven, and all of a sudden everything was just like cooked instead of burnt, and we were like, oh, this is what pies are meant to look like. Come on in, Zaf. Put it until it's hot. It's easier to cook without meat. This is true. I have... Oh, there he is. Joe, I was trying to look across and see if I could find Gerry to go to he, but he blends in so well with the table. Honestly. Oh, Frudos, are you still having trouble with the worm? I can give you another clue if you like. It was a bit of a sneaky one in the Tagliatelle video, but it is there. The worm was not forgotten. Gerry, his hands are so little and tucked in. Like a very niche type of chameleon, he is. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I know a lot of you aren't watching Traitors, but it's the final tonight, and I had Traitors dreams last night. Good morning, Lay. And I can't really remember what happened, but I get the feeling that I was like, I had basically just like broken onto the set and was just being like, look, just figure it out. You're almost there. Just work it out and you can win. Because I have been a little frustrated with this season. There are just things that are like the nature. I mean, obviously, like a lot of it is editing. And the editors have clearly like made it so that, you know, one person... have you said good morning to your Alexa today? She's traitor themed. What? You know, you get these things where someone will do something blatantly traitorish, and then someone will just be sat there going like, nah, I think they're faithful. And they've clearly just spliced it together to make it look like the people are completely unaware. But there are times when you're just like, oh, for heaven's sake. I've become a real, like, telly shouter with the traitors. Mostly just shouting idiot and thank you, which is bad. But tonight's the final, and then I won't have to shout at the telly anymore. Bye, Bubble. Thank you so much for stopping by. Look after yourself. Good morning, owls. But yeah, the idea of like, if I did break onto the set and try and change it, it's not like it's filmed live. They've all been home for like half a year now. I'm enjoying our trade. Oh yeah, the first thing I do, because I know that Rob watches it live as well. The first thing I do after I've watched an episode is just go to Rob and be like, "How did they not see?" Is this pent up from Lewis asking all the questions in the cult? Yeah. The thing is, like, it must be difficult when you're there. It's so easy to see with, like, editing and everything being broken down, because to us, if you see like a clip where someone says 3 sentences and you're like, oh, whereas to them, they spend like 12 hours together and you've got, like 20 other people talking nonsense to you all the time. So why would you pick up on this, like, one thing? Whereas to us, it seems like, how can they miss it? So it is, yeah, you do have to, like, try and be a bit more understanding. Just like watching TTT, precisely. Like when you're playing TTT, it's like, I wonder if Telly's sometimes worried they're doing something wrong when people shout at them. Oh my gosh, no, don't say that. I'm going to worry. I'm going to have to apologise to my Telly now. But yeah, like when you're playing TTT and you've got like 8 people and they're all talking over each other and there's just a lot of chaos going on, you do miss stuff. And then when it is cut down, you do sort of go like, oh yeah, no, I swear people could just say, during TTT, they could just be like, oh, by the way, I'm the bad guy, and no one would actually hear them or pay attention. Because you're all just being goofy little guys and having fun. Apparently the main reason they have the challenges is to give the contestants a rest from the constant mental exertion. I did wonder about that, because they do seem to be a bit, I mean, maybe I've just forgotten last year, but I do feel a bit like worried for them this year, because they do seem to be like taking it to heart a wee bit. But yeah, which is been a hot moment since the last TTT. I think they have started I was going to say re-recording them then. They have started recording them now, I think. Not re-recording. We're going back through the old episodes and just redoing them. Just acting them out again. You're okay, little guy. What's wrong? What's wrong? My name's Joji. But yeah, there will be more TTT. TTT remastered. I'm going to be playing Tom. I've done it before. I can do it again. But yes, what was I going to say? Yeah, no, I do empathize. Sympathize? I always forget which one means which, but one of those with the people who are on the show, because it is easy to sort of not backseat, but like sofa detective when you watch it. Good morning, Xander. Oh, at least it's sunny today. It's not a rainy hellhole. But yeah, it can be like. And the problem with this is that, with this series, is that, actually it was sort of the same last year. You feel like there can only really be one outcome, but you never know. I wish they did more, more of the tasks where, I just wish that there was actually more for the faithfuls to go on with the traitors, because actually there's not really any reason, like, even however many weeks in it is now, however many episodes are in, we've still got people who are coming up with reasons where they're like, oh no, we had a big talk and I know that they're faithful, and I'm like, you literally don't though. Like, there's only so much. There's nothing you can actually say. And when people are like, defend yourself, it's like, there's no way I can defend myself. There's nothing that proves or disproves this. I was reading on Reddit that the original Traitor show had a detective role, but no one knows who the detective is. Where do you watch this on? It's just on BBC iPlayer. Poirot guest feature. Yes. I mean, it is good in that it is very... it's like a very interesting, like, human experiment sort of thing. It is interesting watching how people's minds work and the different things that they pick up on or don't pick up on in sort of a morbid sort of way. It's interesting how charm can get people, like, they can sort of like really sort of like manipulation and stuff, which is obviously not a good thing, but it is sort of interesting seeing it in such a experimental way, environment sort of thing. And just seeing like people's body language and that sort of stuff is very interesting, but I can imagine that it's not the most fun thing to be on at points. But yeah. But yes. Good morning, everyone. Does seem interesting, but weekly reality game shows aren't my sort of thing. I mean, that's fair dues. It's not going to be for everyone. The parts where they walk around with cloaks and lanterns is all a bit staged and unnecessary. See, I quite like that stuff because I think if they didn't have the sort of like goofy stuff, it would feel a bit too serious for me. So I like when they have people who are a bit more pantomime hero and they're just like, whoa, sort of thing. Whereas when it's a bit like all a bit too serious, then because there have been some episodes that have just been really awkward when people have just, you know, rubbed each other up the wrong way and you're just sort of there like, ooh. So then to have people have like, so for people who don't know, it's basically like in the daytime, they do a task where everyone works together and then they have a round table where one person gets banished, they get voted out, and then they have the traitors meet up in their traitor tower and they decide who they're going to murder. And it's sort of nice having the bit where the traitors can actually just relax and talk to each other, I think. Because otherwise, it is just watching lots of people be very suspicious of each other. Oh, Owls. What was it called? They did that on the BBC. Murder and Successful? Was it that one? They where they got like Martin Freeman on and stuff and they solved the murder, but everyone else is like acting seriously and they're just improvising sort of thing. That is really good. I really enjoyed I mean I watched both the British and American ones of those. I did really enjoy them. They are good. They are good. But yeah, I feel like traitors could be improved a lot. I mean, the one that someone was telling us about the other day, that mole one, sounds more interesting. Because the fundamental problem with the traitors is that it very much ends with people who will just go along with anything. So you sort of start with the most interesting people and then they get murdered and banished, and then eventually you sort of end up with the people who are just a bit like, oh, I don't know. Oh, no, I trust everyone, really. And you're like, oh. So it always feels a bit flat towards the end. Whereas I guess if you had the thing with the mole, where you get voted, you have to leave if you guess the least things right, you'd always end with the people who were like the most canny sort of thing. So that does sound like a bit more interesting in that sense. But yeah, there could be a few different changes to fix it, I feel. But whether they'll change anything for if there's a series 3, I don't know. They might just say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I think so. Trying to work out what Fifi's doing in the background. I can just see the box going flying in the air and then hear her scrabbling. But yeah, I'm one of these people who shouts at the telly and acts like everything's obvious when I'm watching it, but I would be awful on the Traitors. I would be the exact sort of person that I shout at the telly, which is probably why I shout at the telly when it's them. I would be the sort of person who's like spewing out conspiracy theories and getting everyone wrong, and yeah. But it would be fun though. Then they keep adding too many traitors. Yeah, because in the end it was like over a quarter of the original people, which seems very sort of weighted in their favour. But I guess because, well, I won't do spoilers in case anyone wants to watch the first series. But I guess they do want to try and balance it. Love to see you on the cult. You've had all this intel and you'll be good. This is the thing. I think it's always the people who think that they would be like, I've seen every episode of Poirot. I would be really good at this. It's always the people who don't do well. I was trying to think the other day if it would be more frustrating to be murdered or banished. Because I guess if you're murdered, it's sort of like, it means you were playing well because you were a threat to the traitors. So I guess in a way it's sort of like, oh, that's nice. Whereas if you're banished, it means that you failed to persuade people. And also I guess it must be really frustrating when you're just there like, just believe me. But yeah, either way, it must be very frustrating, especially the longer it goes on, because hello, like the psychic who went in and got it all wrong. Yes. Yeah, I guess as well with if you're murdered, you don't really get a chance to say bye to anyone. You're just sort of, well, actually, I guess if you say bye to everyone every night, then you do. But yeah. Dear, oh dear. Hello. Come on in, Woods. How you doing? You okay, Gerry, baby? You okay? You EP? You had a long day, eh? Yeah. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Look at he. Oh. I'm good, thank you. What do you mean I'm not good enough to be murdered? Oh, he is very precious. He's a precious little guy. I do find it funny when he does this, when he tucks in his little hands. He reminds me of something, but I can't think what it is, but it's some sort of creature. I can't think what the game is, but it has little lizard dinosaur monsters, and they walk around on their back legs. And they don't have arms. A croissant, yeah. need to go watch Charlie's in the office with me today. Ah, nice. Nice. Look at you. Where are your hands? Where are your hands, Gerry boy? All tucked in. Oh my gosh. My tummy just did the biggest rumble. Just went meow. Meow. It's because I can smell, you know when you've baked something and it's just the smell is just like filling the entire house. And you're just like inescapable good smells. Which I guess is a nice thing, but what if Gerry's a traitor? No, he would never be. He's 100% faithful. It will be sort of nice to have the final done with so I can stop letting it occupy so much of my thinking, though. Speaking of just a baby, I found out, you know, I said I might be getting a baby hamster. It's not only a baby hamster, it's a baby Robrovsky hamster, which is like one of the tiniest hamsters you can get. So a baby one, I just assumed it was a Syrian. A baby one will be, oh look, his little tucky hand. Tuck, 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 tuck. A baby one will be just the smallest little bean. The smallest little bean in the world. But I don't think it'll be for a few weeks, because at the moment I guess they're just little pink beans that can't leave their mother. Oh, Zach, thank you very much for the sub. The Gerry is very tired. He is eepy. The Gerry has had a long day and wants to take just a small sleep. He eepy and Neeby's too sleepy. Gerry's sleepy and need bed by time. The Gerry is currently experiencing critical levels of sleepy little guy and he needs to go to bed. It's true. It's all science. It is all science. Do tiny hamsters do the bad thing that other hamsters do? Wait, which bad thing? The thing... You mean the baby... The baby snack thing? Yeah, I think they all do. But hopefully... Oh, jeez. Hopefully that won't happen. Ruh-roh. Come on in, Veru. Yeah, they can do, but hopefully this one is all in good hands. So they'll be okay. Okay. I've never looked after a baby before. It's gonna be odd because I've obviously when I got that, well, I know Gerry's a baby, but whenever I've got aminals, they've always been like fully oh, she's got long leggage, she leggy. They've always been like fully grown adults. Just fostering Swan. I got asked if I could foster a little baby. What I am wondering about is if, as they are babies, if we get to name them. Morning, cow. I've only looked after fully grown adult babies before. Because yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to if all of the foster people get to name their babies, I'm looking forward to it being like everyone else being like Fluffy and Squish And then mine will be like named after a Dota character. Faceless Void. It'll be cute. I love the idea of having a little humpster called Roshan, which for people who don't play Dota is like a big monster that you have to fight. He's a lovely little guy. Astarion, that would be a cute name, because that means little star. And hamsters are little stars. Party snacks. Oh my gosh. Party snacks. Named after the dragon. Gerry, you really are so eeby. Could I call them Fusra? Sanguineous. Oh, the Lord Foog. Oh, Gerry. I'm sorry, baby boy. Am I disturbing you from your ebe? Your cheeks do be so squinch. The squinchiest cheeks in all the land. You've got carpet right up your nose. You do. Yeah, you do. Why, he's so perfect, I know. Just a perfect little guy. I just can't get over his little tucked in hand. Like, how is that comfortable? Having his hand, like, right by his tummy. Oh, I guess it must be. I guess I've never been a bunny. I'll take his word for it. He knows more than I do about being a bunny. Looking at him is making me EB. Oh, Gerry. Oh, Fifi, settle down now. We got like a little bun and a croissant. All these wonderful baked goods. Come on in, Striker. How you doing? It is funny when you watch them go into loaf mode and you can see them like tucking their hands underneath. I don't know what his other one would be. If it is similarly squimped under. Look at his fluffy little feet. I find it funny how he has like the normal fur on top and then it just goes so quickly into this like scraggly sponge. How big is a baby humpster? It depends. So I don't know if this will. They're like this. Because Rebrovskis are only like this big. So yeah, babies are like this. Whereas Syrians are like this big, so their babies are like this. It does depend on the humpster. But the exciting thing is that like I've only seen Syrians in our tank before, so it'll be quite exciting to see what like a teeny tiny hamster, like, 'cause they're going to have twice as much space because they're twice as small, and that's maths. I know, baby guinea pigs, I swear, they just they walk out the womb and start eating greens. Like, they don't seem to have any time as actual babies. They do just come out as, like, further away guinea pigs. Whereas bunnies go through the whole, like, you know, they're little pink babies, and then they start to get floof and open their eyes, and they go through all the different stages. One of my favourite things is when baby bunnies drink milk from mother, they lie on their backs to do it. So when you watch them, they've just got these little wriggly legs. It's really funny. Oh my gosh, baby parrots. Yeah, baby parrots are just like, bless them, they're lucky they grow up so beautiful. They're such little aliens. Bless them. Bless him. Like in a cartoon under a beer tap. Yeah, precisely. Then comes the bunny sass. It do. I mean, one day it'd be nice to look after some baby buns, maybe. Good morning, Coo. Baby geckos are so smooth compared to adults. Oh, baby. Very dinosaur they are. Baby Sphinx kittens. I used to love whenever we used to get Sphinx cats at work. I do just love the feel of them. They are. I mean, I would never have a cat, to be honest. But yeah, I do love Sphinxes, and they do tend to be very affectionate. Catos as well. Gerry. He-ee-pee. He-ee-pee. Morning, Chancho. Don't say the testicle thing, but it's so true. You have to share a photo of home with banana for scale, then give banana to Gerry. Okay. You okay, Gerry? I can hear Gerry's tummy rumbling as well. Are we both hungry? We both hungry little guys? Tea. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Aruva, you saying Sphinx cat's the only cat my girlfriend will accept. Reminds me, I was playing a game of Dota last night, and at one point, we had a knock on the door, so Alex had to like disconnect and go down because boring Dota thing. But if you just pause, the other team can unpause. Whereas if one of you disconnects, they have to wait for longer before they can unpause. So Alex disconnected, and I was just like, just wait 2 secs, reconnecting, please. And one of the other team was like, my girlfriend is watching, please let us win. And I replied saying like, why don't you just get your girlfriend playing? And then I suddenly thought like, hang on, they're a Dota player. They probably assume that everyone else is a guy, and they probably think I'm saying something really sassy. Like, why don't your girlfriend come play with me? I was waiting for them to respond so I could be like, it's okay. I'm whammon. Oh, Gerry, you woken up? Huh? You don't know who you are or what day it is, do you? Does not know ABCs. Why are you eating the carpet, little guy? What are your plans for the day? What are you gonna do? Look how many whiskers you have. You have so many whiskers. What are you doing with those, eh? Where are you going? I bet the floor's really warm where you were. Oh, he gets so snuggly. I long to be as snuggly as the little boy. He's got to eat Nana. He is. I do have banana for you, Gerry. He's woken up confused. He doesn't know what to do. There you go. He's back with us. Gerry. Oh, thank you for the follow. Happy Friday. Oh, wait, no, I should have made a joke about that. Because of your name, I should have been like, what was that noise? Must have been the wind. Bunnies, would you like your banana? Fifi has a tiny little tuft underneath her dewlap. Gerry, I have a feeling I know what you're about to try and do, so maybe I should just give you your banana now. I can see those cogs are whirring. I don't think they understand banana. They don't seem to react to it. I think there are other... I don't know. They definitely know their names, but I don't know if they know anything beyond that. I don't know. Sometimes I show that she understood the word snack. Oh, look at him having a little toffee. Look at he. Okay, come on, bunnies. Amsterdam, no, that's Mort. I mean, oh, Fifi, don't try and steal that from his mouth. Oh, bunnies. They're so funny. Dear, oh dear. My old bunny understood the fridge opening to mean carrot tops. Yeah, Fifi definitely understands the noise of chopping and the fridge. So if she will hear if I'm like chopping veg, and then she'll come in and investigate, and she knows if the fridge opens as well. I don't know if Gerry would, if there was like no slippy floor on the way to the kitchen. But yeah, he danced. He danced to go in the kitchen. It's too treacherous to get to. He doesn't have... Maybe we should just get more cushions and put more sailboats down for him. So he can sail the high seas into the kitchen. Okay, he's finished toffee now. Do, 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 do. Hello. Thank you. One for each of you. Well done, bunnies. Well done. You did good. Oh my gosh, I can feel my tummy wanting to rumble again. Oh yeah, Jamie did show me the sailboat sailboat Gerry. I sent it to Alex. I like how they put their ears forward as if they can hear where the rest of the banana is. Yeah. Bye bye, Xander. I hope your hellhole improves. To anyone else, that would sound like a very odd thing to wish. I have a feeling I've accidentally rubbed glitter into my eyes. I don't know why. Lush bath bombs. There's this thing, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but there's this thing on in Cabot Circus next Saturday. Sorry. There's this thing on in Bristol, a Bristol shopping centre, next Saturday that is basically in Lush. They're doing like oh, are there any Americans here, by the way? They do this thing where if you buy a bubble tea, you get to make a bath bomb. And I was like, I sort of just want to like buy a bubble tea and get given a bath bomb. I'm not that fussed about making one. I'd rather just have one, to be honest. But maybe that's not in the spirit of things. Thank you for the follow. Oh, so question for Americans. What does it mean? I'm worried that I hope this isn't going to be a rude thing. What does it mean if someone is a lush? Because I was watching Frasier the other day. Like, to us, like, lush is just like nice or good. Like, oh yeah, that's Gert Lush. So a thing means like, yeah, that's really good. Whereas like, oh, they're drunk. Because I was watching Frasier And they were like, oh, Carol's a lush. And I was like, what does that mean? Because to me, that means like they're really nice. But they took offense to it. And I was like, oh, well, there you go. I did not know that. Learn something every day. It's very educational, that Frasier show. Because there's like an episode where Niles has a parrot and he's saying things in front of the parrot, and then the parrot goes and says them to the guests. Like repeats stuff to them. He's like, they're a lush. Well, there you go. Thank you. You've saved me a Google. Where it gets stuck on his head, yeah. It clings on. I've been enjoying watching through Frasier properly, because like I'd sort of seen it in, it's one of those shows that's like on, that you might catch, you know, like the odd episode here and there. But it's been nice actually like watching it. There are some parts that are genuinely really funny. But it is just like a very watchable show in general. Oh my gosh, I keep on saying, so I'm part of like a foster group for a local rescue, which is who I foster the hamsters through. And because they've had like, they do like foster bunnies and guinea pigs as well. And I think because there's been a couple of like accidental litters of bunnies at the moment, people keep on, like, they've added a few more fosters who are looking after them, and people just keep on posting photos of baby bunnies and stuff, and I'm just like, ooh. Good morning, Nuclear. Good morning, Shark Dog. Is I mean, it's very lovely, but also very temptation. Oh my gosh, look at this sunny little guy. I wonder if I can persuade Gerry to go outside this year. I spent so much time last year making a little garden for the bunnies. And then they just did not want to know. Fifi would literally stick her head out and nibble the things that were like nearest to the door, but she wouldn't go out any further. But maybe this year's the year they finally explore the garden. Rob's still waiting to hear. I think it's going to be about 5 weeks before they can leave mother. So I was thinking though, I might do a tank setup stream. If I can, I was trying to think how it would work, because I wouldn't want to just be like, I don't know. I guess you have to think a bit harder about streams where you are appearing full body, so to speak, is my worry. You just have to be a bit more aware. But what's Fifi doing? Fifi is currently tearing her box apart. But I would like to, yeah, it would be nice to do one. Just have some like chill music and set it up. And also, I could finally do a soil expanding stream, which would be very interesting, I'm sure. That was a little snuff cherry. Oh, look at those stretchy little legs. Oh. He got them stretchy sploots. Oh, bless him. If Artie did a paint drying stream, anything is possible. Yeah. What is the tank for? Foster hamsters. I'd have to put trousers on and everything. I know. I'd do it dressed as a full worm suit. Good morning, gamers. I was thinking of having that as a community challenge thing, like for the points. Have a I'll make a full body worm suit. And then I was like, is it bad to do a community challenge for something that I just want to do anyway? But maybe it would hold me to do it. It would drive me to do it if I actually had like a reason more than just it would be sort of cool. That one where you prove dough in the background and you can play a zombie game while you do it, and called Bread Rising with Dead Rising. Oh my gosh. Is there a game that's called like Prove Yourself or something? Could I do that? I really do want to try making bread at some point, because it seems like it must be one of the simplest things in the world, because it's been going on for years. That bread, doing it for bloody ages. Bread they have. So I need to you already have 2 loaves, this is true. So I need to I would like to learn. It's very easy to get into it. And I would like to start a sourdough thingy, which I have read up how to do, but oh my gosh, the idea of just being able to like make sourdough seems like witchcraft. Seems exciting. I would like to do it. Do it for the last day of Veganuary. Ooh. I mean, I could do February bread. Just make different bread every week. Bake Off doesn't make it seem easy, but that's because they've got like Paul Hollywood there, and they've got a time limit, and they're having to like plait 7 different breads together and make it look like their grandmother's face, and then he'll just come over and be like, overworked, underproved. Like, I feel like if you're just having fun in your kitchen making bread, and you're just making it to your own standard, then it would be a bit more chill. With no instructions, yeah. Sourdough is going to be my February project. Oh, it's going to be my February project. Oh my gosh, bread twins. What if you just make it and then you give me a bit of it, and then we will have bread family. We'll just have a little bread family that we start together. Oh my gosh, Anhul, also, if you foster one of the baby hamsters, we'll have foster twins. Oh, we'd have a little family. A little family of bread and hamsters. If you say no to either of these, you're a monster. Your flat might be too cold for it to be good. Wait, does sourdough need to be... Oh, I guess it does need to be, like a proving drawer and stuff or whatever. Or just turn your oven off. Turn it on and turn it off so it stays nice and warm. You did not do your grandmother's face bread justice. Yes, precisely. That's the sort of thing he says. But I'm gonna try and make sourdough. Oh, he toffeeing. I probably shouldn't just turn the camera around and follow everything Gerry does when he's eating poo. But it's all part of bunnies. This is just what they do. It's just what they do be like. All part of life's rich tapestry. I randomly today, and I have no idea why, but I randomly got like a campfire song in my head when I was baking earlier. But did anyone ever sing the one where it's like you'll never go to heaven, which makes it sound a lot more serious than it was. But you used to have to say things like, oh, you never go to heaven, and then everyone would like repeat what you'd say, and you'd say something like, in a baked bean tin, girls and baked bean tins, got baked beans in in a jumbo jet, yep, and then be like in your mum's old car and stuff like that. And for some reason, I just woke up with that in my head. I was just singing it away to myself. Oh, Loboto, enjoy. Have good food. I prefer Celebrity Bake Off. There's a bit of a yeah, see, that's the thing. With the celebrity one, usually I don't prefer celebrity things, but with that one, they are just a bit more like, we don't know what we're doing and we're just having fun with it and it's for a good cause. Whereas, like, sometimes when they go on Bake Off and they're like, it's literally meant to be, the setup of the show is that they're amateurs, and then they're like, well, you didn't do this to the standards of a you know, a French patissiere, so you're useless, get out. And it's like, but that's the whole point. Because the Lord ain't built. Oh my gosh, I'd forgotten about no runways yet. I ain't gonna grieve, I ain't gonna worry, I ain't gonna leave this world in a hurry, I ain't gonna grieve. Oh, I'm gonna be singing it all bloomin' day. Sorry, Gerry. You have to put up with a lot. Cake shouldn't make you cry. Precisely. It should be a joyous occasion. I do feel like with the latest series, they were told before that they were being a bit harsh. So I think they did try to be a wee bit nicer. Because I used to like watching Bake Off because it was nicer than The Apprentice. Because The Apprentice was just like, it's like they just found people who were on the edge of being assholes and tried to push them deeper. But yeah, we always seem to get nice people on Bake Off. Well, I should go. I should go and finish this baked good. I feel like having a big gap. Soy Mel and Sue are the best. Yeah, having such a big gap in baking probably isn't part of the recipe. Leave it for an hour whilst you film your bunnies and chat to very lovely people. Look at his cheeks. Look at this cheeky boy. Oh, should we go to Clyde? I don't think we've gone to Clyde this week. Hopefully the it's not well time yet. The clocks went back an hour last night. Oh, ours don't. When do ours? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. April? Is that when ours go back? Or May? I don't know. I cannot remember. Easter. What? So the end of March. March 20th usually. Huh. Oh, clocks go forward. Oh, yeah. Wait. Spring, forward, fall back. Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone, look forward to, that wasn't the sentence I wanted to start. Thank you for talking and putting up with my nonsense, but enjoying the bunnies. Look everyone, I'm leaving. Look over there, a distraction. Run away. I'll be back at 2 for Kirby Morp. Because Kirsty, Riddian, and I are going to be playing a special build of Time to Morp over on Yogscast. So we shall be do that. Can we get Fifi? Oh, maybe I do. Fifi! She's on the toilet at the moment, though. Fifi! No, Gerry, it's okay. It's okay. He thinks she's getting treats that he's not getting. I know. Oh, here she is. Oh! Fifi. There you go. Hello. She wants to know what's going on. Why she can't get in. Bye everyone. Look after yourselves. Be good. You squeezing in this way? There we go. There we go. He's having a toffee, Fifi. You've been doing good buns traction. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye. Hello, Fifi. Look how soft you look in the light. Soft Banu. She sunbathed. She think. What's going on in there? What crime are you plotting? Foot. Something's a foot. Something's a feet. Okay. It's beautiful, Gerry. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Boop. Boop.